a person from the past can be seen and looked as a test, because you will have to go through it again. You think you have the answers, but no, you don't, because there's a reason why they're giving it back. There's a reason why you guys did not pass something, right? So it is not your teacher's job to figure it out for you. It is not your family member. It is not your tarot reader. It is you. You got to sit down and look at the damn paper and find out what was wrong. And then you may tell me, but it was them. It don't matter. They are your paper. It's affecting your life, right? It's affecting your emotions. It's affecting your moving on. So take a look at the damn paper, fucking fix it, and move on if that is the case. And then you go to the next level. Or keep the paper and put it under the rug to see how that works for you. At the end of the day, the only person who is going to be hurting themselves, it is you, because you don't want to look at something that you think you have the answers for. Being stubborn is not going to get you anywhere. And then you tell me, it is not me, bye. Why are you here? You should have said bye the minute you read the title. You want to convince you by giving me attitude that you are moved on, when at the end of the day, I have my fiance, I have everybody here. I'm not the one who is going through karma, because people, and I'm not trying to brag like, oh, I'm just saying that the minute that you give me attitude, you're doing nothing, because either or I'll delete the comment, I will forget about it most likely, or I will even see it. So what I'm doing here right now is preparing you for your test. Every single reading that you see in my channel for every single zodiac sign is me being the teacher to help you go through that test and make sure you're successful for whatever the outcome is that you are seeking. Because like I said before, I already went through it and I mastered it. Like the teacher that's giving you the freaking class or test. We are here to help you not fail anymore, or point out things that you may not know, to know why things are that way. Okay? So unless you're willing to take spirit messages, readings, your tarot readers, not only me, anybody, messages as a teacher who is just wanting to help you, you are going to continue fail your karmatic situation. Oh, that looks sexual as hell. Anyways, but you're gonna continue in that karmic situation, and then you're gonna come back and be like, oh, I'm already moved on. You haven't. So the only person you can gaslight is your dog, if you have one. So with the Three of Pentacles right here, again, it is time to build what it was broken, to fix what it was broken, to make sure it's not only standing, but it's actually a piece of art. That's what I heard. The Two of Cups. This needs to be fixed. This needs to be fixed. If you see this, this reminds me of the hospital sign, you know, in the ERs and whatnot. So this is telling me that this love is needing of healing, of help, like medicine. And here medicine is coming back and fixing what was toxic and removing it completely, right? So pretty much it's telling you that this is beautiful, but it needs fixing. It needs fixing. Because it's not hurting just you, it's hurting them as well. Regardless here who did that, it don't matter. Because why does it matter? Because the point here is not for me to make you feel bad for them. It's for me to tell you what's good in both sides, so you can actually take the actual action that is going to give you the outcome you and your heart wants, whichever outcome it is. You understand what I'm saying? If you want them back, come over, baby. You know, if not, it's like you can put this song that says, call me Miss Moving On. You got karaoke here. You can choose whatever song you want. Well, the point is that they need to come back to help you heal so you can move on properly, or you can receive them properly. Look, the Three of Swords. There is a lot of pain and hurt in this connection. A lot of things that were said that were not proper. A lot of things that were done that is causing internal damage, internal hurt. Somebody's bleeding out without even bleeding out. The heart needs fixing. The heart needs a surgeon, spiritual surgeon, that helps you understand what is wrong so you can remove that freaking knife so you can actually heal properly. And look, the Nine of Swords, now they're coming in. This is a quest, okay? This is a quest, which we can translate that to an exam or a test. The Magician right here. And this represents you, Libra. You are the person who is supposedly the most spiritual of the both of you, who is at this time wiser now, is wiser, and you have everything, all the tools that they need to succeed, to make this succeed. That is what some of the people do not understand. That is what I am so straightforward, and that could be considered bitchy, but trust me, one of the biggest lessons in your life is that, one, you don't get always what you want, and three, just because you want it, it doesn't happen. Just because you want it a certain way, it's not going to happen that way. Just because I want my cupcake to be done in 10 minutes, if the box says it's going to be done in an hour, it's going to be an hour. Simple. There are things that we can't just take shortcuts. And change and healing and being wiser, and that doesn't take a vacation of 2 days. It takes sometimes years. With the Page of Wands. Yeah. This person is done watching you. They're done hiding. This person was not only hiding because they were avoiding you. They were avoiding the fact that they were the douchebag on the connection here. They're avoiding that because, do you think somebody who is not guilty of something, why are they so afraid to face you? Why are they so afraid to look back? You know what I'm saying? So this person knew exactly what they were doing when they were doing it, and they knew exactly why they left. And now they're coming back, you see this naked, because again, this time they cannot lie to you or gaslight you. This time you have seen the good and the ugly. So they're literally, this is a representation of having nothing to lose and being vulnerable, because you see them as it is. No matter what car they drive, no matter how much money they give you, you pocket it, girl. If they give you money, you take it, right? But I'm saying that it don't matter what they're offering you. You're gonna move that aside and be like, thank you, what do you want? You know what I'm trying to say? You see right through them, like an X-ray. With the Seven of Cups right here. You are not here to waste your time, Libra. You are not here to waste your time with wishy-washy dates, wishy-washy words. You're like, no, I'm sorry, that's not gonna work anymore. And you're like, you know what? I am sexy, I am hot, but guess what? You can't come back into my life anymore, dude or girl, with this maybe it'll work or maybe out of state. You know, you want actions that have meaning. You don't want actions that are done just because it's the right thing, you know? Yeah, you're not surprised by their offering. And this person is frustrated and they're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. And then because Libra is this, the Ten of Swords. You're still hurting. And you have this of like, I don't care, I'm not hurt, but you are hurt. And it's all because of the King of Cups. I'm sorry, the King of Wands. And the reverse Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is that promise that was not fulfilled. It's that love that at the moment wasn't pure, at least on their end. Some of you walked away from this person. And I'm going to say something that is heartbreaking, that I understand 100%, and that not all of you, but some of you went through. Do you know why you left, Libra? For whoever left the person or stopped communication? You know why you did that? You didn't do that because you were only fed up with them. You wanted them to chase you. You wanted them to stop you and to tell you, I'm sorry, I am going to change. Let's work this out. Because you deep down did not want to end it, but you had to. You had to because you were drowning in this connection. It was beautiful, but at the same time, it was toxic. You were losing your essence day by day with the way they were acting, the way they treated you sometimes, the way they made you feel. And you can't, and this is for whoever likes to comment stuff, you cannot tell a person how to feel when you treat them a certain way. I don't know if you have encountered this, but have you ever encountered people who tell you how to react after an insult? To tell you how to react after they break your heart? It's not a big of a deal for you. For whoever got the punch in the face, whoever got the stab on the heart. And the beautiful thing about that, bro, is that you saw who did it. So don't tell people how to react when they're hurt. You understand that? And I'm not talking about you, Libra. I'm talking about whoever ever tells you that. This is you telling them. Your emotions are valid. Your emotions must be felt. And nobody, Libra, will tell you how to react. Because they did not hesitate when they wanted to hurt you. Because hurting somebody is sometimes intentional. But sometimes it's not intentional, but at this point, this person knew was going to hurt you. Whoever this Libra is, this person knew was going to hurt you. And that's why the guilt is in their energies. That's why they're so guilty. They feel so bad. I know I have other readings that Libra, that this person says, that the reading might say they didn't mean to. But this person, it's like a mixed feeling. They didn't mean to hurt you, but at the same time, they knew that whatever they were doing was not correct. They knew that they were going to hurt you. So I think this person was confused, not in right and wrong only, but in what they were doing. This could be an excuse. This could be somebody who's unaware. Again, who's going to be able to answer you that is this person when they come back and you're able to sit down and ask that. Again, before you say something to me, I didn't date you. It's not me. I'm just giving you a message. And when somebody asks me, who do you think you are? The La Baby Witch Tarot, the one that you're watching. So, again, we all hear queen and kings, but hey, I'm Mama Bear. With the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Again, this person is up for a fight. And I feel like they're losing this fight. The Hierophant. I feel like the connection is intense, but it don't matter anymore. Because before, Libra, you could have forgotten anything and everything from this individual, but it doesn't matter anymore because you're like, I know who you are and I know what you mean for me, but it doesn't matter anymore. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it don't matter anymore that you're going to treat them. You're no longer giving them the special treatment, the VIP treatment. You're giving them the treatment of somebody that you used to know. Ten of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Judgment Day, karma. Again, this is the Judgment Day, karma. I think we've been seeing this for a minute. And the Ace of Wands. Oh my God, look what I'm seeing here, babe. I always seen this card as a happy family, right? But right now, I'm seeing it differently. This is like a time machine. This is you two now, looking back at what you guys used to be. So, this is Judgment Day right now. It's facing you with who you guys are right now and who you guys used to be. In this, the Ace of Wands is what's left. What's left. This used to be a strong, very long wand, right? Right now is very short. This is something that is still alive, an organic thing. But the Judgment is going to determine something. It is going to help you guys understand if you guys are here or here. Why? The Judgment Day will make you face old feelings, old memories. But we also go back to what you're doing right now and the life that you have built right now. So it's determine what is going to happen pretty much. And this is it. They're giving you this choice. We got this Ace of Wands here, Libra. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to take it and build something that's workable? Or are you going to say things for the memories? You know what I'm trying to say? Let's see how is your person feeling right now. Because I'm explaining you the situation. I always explain to you how they feel and da 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 da. But the situation needs to be broken this way so you understand what is the purpose of me giving you this reading today. What is the purpose of my channel, perhaps. The Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Judgment Day in reverse, karma. Libra, the Hierophant, and the Hangman right here. So they had to go back. Like, I see a path coming back, right? With the Nine of Cups right here, I see them being tired. And I also feel like your person has understood that they wasted a lot of freaking time. They already had their Judgment Day. Okay? Because we were talking about Judgment Day as a karmic situation. But they had it also as a person. They had to understand the value of what they let go. They have to understand in what scale they messed up. They could have gotten played the same way they played you. They could have been treated the same way they treated you. Because the universe wanted to teach them a lesson. It's like, and I'm going to explain it the way I like to explain for people who may not understand what I'm saying before us jumping to conclusions. Because, honey, I'm sharp as a knife when it comes to cutting people's misunderstandings. Think about it as a team of a sport team. Baseball, basketball, whatever. So, what happens when you put me to play any sport games? I don't get it. If you put me there, I'm going to freaking fail, right? I don't have an interest of playing. So I'm not gonna put any effort, right? But now, what happens if you put a person who is interested in the sport? They're gonna actually want to play. Once they play, they understand the game, and they understand the wanting of winning, what it brings, what it means, that it's more than a trophy. They also understand the meaning and the feeling of what is losing and what means to lose for them. If you put me in a team or in a sport, right, that I don't like, it don't matter for me who wins and who loses, because I was uninterested. I was just there because I wanted to be there, but I didn't actually care. So your person was talking to you at the time because you were put in their path, but they refused to put the effort to play, to understand. So whenever they lost you at the time that they did, they didn't care because they didn't know the value. They didn't understand what was happening, right? Because they didn't care at the time. They didn't want to put the effort. That was a choice. Now, time passes and they have changed. Things change in life. You know, you get older, you get wiser, your likings and needs change. Now they are put on, they saw this person. We can put it as the game too. You put the name you wanted. So they were put under that person's path, because that person was going to be their karma without them knowing. So they were interested in the game, like I was explaining before, but this person was just there. So because the person or your person was feeding the connection, they were doing, you know, some people like to be liked. So your person was like, the other person was like, okay, your person is there, let's see what it goes. They really didn't have an interest. They really didn't care. So they didn't care to know, to understand, to try, to work. Whenever they walked away, they didn't even look back because they were there just because your person was put on their path. So now your person understood the pain not only you but other people that they played has gone through. And that is the price to pay. In life, you don't get to have a VIP pass. You are going to be paid. You are gonna, what is the name? You are going to have a little bit of your own medicine the same way, no matter if it's a year, 2, 3 after that. So that is the karma and the judgment day. I'm talking about your person here. You see how complicated is the situation? It's more complicated than me sitting here and talking about Mean Girls 2 or Disney Channel love stories. Karmic and soulmates are far way more complicated than multiple trolls think it is. Regardless of what you think, it's more complicated than that. You can consider it a game. You can consider it a quest. I'm not going to put words in your mouth. You name it the best way you want. You want it, you take it. You don't, walk away. Simple. But the soulmate, so now, moving forward, right? They went through that, and they actually, that's when they went to the help with spiritual, because they were sad and they were just wanting to fill a void. And that is when whoever this person could have been is helping them fighting their own demons. And that's when doing some shadow work, you came into memory, because you were always meant to come to memory. And they had to see them as who they really were in the paper, the villain. They were never the victim in the story. They were the villain. So, because they started remembering how you treated them and how they treated you, that is the guilt building up for years, for months, for weeks, for days, until the soul can't take it no more, and they have this need to reach out to see how you're doing, to see if they can make it up to you. Now, This person it's feeling tied down to, I want to, but I can't. The universe is conspiring, pushing this. But with the Queen of Pentacles right here, the fact is that they know the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, it might be unavailable. But the Sun, but the universe, your ancestors, Leo energy is watching over you. And this needs to happen. Like I said before. Because like I explained how I'm seeing the Ten of Cups today for you, Libra. You both need to forgive what happened in the past. They need to forgive themselves, but for them to forgive themselves, you got to forgive them. But going back to this, there's a need of going back in time, literally, to fix what was done there. How do you fix something from the past? Sitting down and be like, remember when I did this? Or you bring it up and you guys have a conversation and you dissect what happened. Sometimes I'm telling you this, Libra, today. Don't ask questions that you're not ready to listen to don't ask questions if you're not ready for that answer. Okay? Because what I see here is sitting here, judgment, not lovers, like, lovey-dovey, let's walk on unicorns, let's walk in rainbow. No. This is sitting here with the person who broke your heart and be like, so I got a bunch of questions. What has happened? And you sit there and you have a heart-to-heart conversations. And when I say this, people think it's lovey-dovey, let's walk in a rainbow. No. Heart-to-heart conversations when you open up. Being vulnerable with one another. And they have to sit there and answer those questions. I see a very intense, important conversation here. For most of you. I wish I could say it's all of you, Libra. But most of you is going to have that. We're going to have that. And there's going to be your time, if you desire that, to ask questions. And perhaps you can tell them how you felt when they did it too. Like, you know. And here I see ego, pride, who's right, who's wrong, not mattering. I see somebody that could be a queen, a king of wands, right? Because I just don't want to put genders out there. Who is willing to sit and perhaps negotiate, or at least to understand what has happened. I'm going to tell you something as well, Libra. Soulmates are not a fairy tale. Soulmates are not going to be sometimes the king charming, the queen charming that is going to save you from the tower. Sometimes it's the person who puts you in the tower and it teaches you that you are your own damn prince and you're your own damn knight and you get out of that tower on your own. Sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes maybe that's how us Cinderellas can become the queen. Sadly, that's what it is. A soulmate is the one that's going to reflect the good and the bad. And it's going to break you down so you can see every little piece of you. So you can understand how complete you are, them being in your life or not. When you achieve that, they can come back, most likely as a test, making amends, or for you to understand that they were never good anyways and you walk away. But again, I feel for you because I do understand. I do understand how upsetting this is sometimes. But look at you right now. A bad bitch. Look at us right now. You wouldn't be here with the strength, with who you are, with how you are without this test. And they wouldn't be the person they are today if it weren't for you. It sucks as hell. But the biggest magic comes from the biggest pain sometimes. What are their feelings towards Libra? They want to apologize to you with the Six of Pentacles. They want to make it right. Excuse me, I burped. They want to show you the person they have become. They want to heal that love that you guys shared once and most likely may share a tiny bit. They do see a future with you. They would like to, this seems to, for me, higher levels of commitment, marriage, engagement, a serious relationship. I feel like that contract, you know, when we are under a contract in the universe, we are like bounded, you know, and it means that no matter what you do, you're always having this connection. So sometimes it feels like it don't matter if you don't choose them, they're there. That's how it could feel like. But the beautiful thing is when that contract is over, you guys will have the free will energetically to choose to go to separate ways or to get together. Because the human free will and the energetic free will is different. And that is when sometimes some tarot readers say, we don't really have free will because the universe has it all under control. You know? And that is energetically is different than the human world. Because I'm a tarot reader, but I could easily ignore that, you know, and just do something else. It's not like I'm under a gun, like a gun in my head, right? But it means that it was meant in my energies, and something or somewhere in me, I will always have the tarot reader I am today. Hold on, guys. But again, going back to this, the karmatic contract or so is over, and they still chose you. They're still choosing you. So this goes beyond the contract here. This is something that I could sit here and explain, but I'm just trying to do the least I can do for you guys is this, because again, it would have been 2 hours of reading and everyone's gonna get bored. But hey, I'm just trying to do my best with the least amount of time because I don't want people to get bored. Because my readings are not only like, he loves you, girl, and you're gonna have 20 kids. No, mine are more educational for you to understand you, understand them, understand the situation. But I always make sure that you know that you have the free will. You have the last word to say, hey, you know, it's good that I have a contract, but I don't want it, you know. In the universe, the beautiful thing about the universe is they respect your 3D us decision over what is been written, because we can always do it again in the next life. But hey, they it's over and they still chose you, so you guys don't have any ties anymore energetically. A lot of things have been lifted. 10 of Wands, past mistakes, past traumas, past life mistakes has been lifted. So this is the year of the let go, of the releasing. No longer having the 5 of Cups energies, feeling both of you, them and you, right? They actually lifted that weight, that guilt. They don't no longer feel unavailable with the 5 of Swords. I see them still trying to fix. So this person has become the Emperor Aries energy, which is somebody who is legit trying, physically trying, obviously trying, because they have become the man of or the woman that you deserve. Hi, Priestess, Pisces. So it's telling me right here, you guys have to be wise enough, even though that there's like, we'll see about the situation energy, to not make the mistakes from the past. If you guys decide to be together, we are starting over again. Page of Wands. It's like, nice to meet you, who are you, you know, like nice to meet you kind of situation. So the fact is that do not let pride blind you guys, and I'm talking about you, but I'm just giving a general advice here. If you guys do decide to be with the individual, right, do not try to not make the mistakes from the past. Try to forgive you guys for what has happened in the past, because sometimes I think we blame ourselves for what we allowed in the past. And trust me, the thing is that we didn't know better at the time, perhaps because we didn't have the experience that we had now, right? So now we can only say that thanks to that experience, we learn a lot of things, and it will never happen again. That's the part of a lesson. But forgive you for letting things happen a certain way, and you should have acted a different way, And I always put myself as an example out of respect for you guys, because I don't want to be sharing stories that I've been told. If I wouldn't have been treated so poorly by my ex, I wouldn't know what bad treatment would have been in a relationship, right? I have never been gaslighted before this individual. I was never treated like I was nothing before this individual, and now I know what is love not looking like, and I will never let that happen again. Yet I have to forgive myself, because at the time I didn't act on time. I didn't act according what I should have, right? But I was naive, and I cannot blame myself for that, because I didn't know better at the time. Now I do, and with that experience from the past, I don't drag it to have blockages in my life. I drag it, or I carry it, right, as a reminder and a lesson to not let that happen again. So that is what it's all about. We go in circles. We go always in circles. But hey, one day we have to find a stop. Not a pause, a stop. What is the overall message and outcome for Libra and this individual? Dang it, I keep dropping the cards. The Wheel of Fortune. Now everything's gonna move on a different pace, in a different direction. There's no rushing anymore. There's no like wishy-washy. There's no like maybes anymore. It's more like you can count on it kind of energy. There's no longer moving on or forcing to moving on with a lot of hurt and unanswered questions anymore. There's no more pretty much falling for, let's say, fake promises. There's no more waiting for, like, having this energy of waiting for the worst to happen anymore. It's accepting that we are lovable and accepting that we deserve good things, Like when somebody gives you a gift and they be like, but what do you want? It's like sometimes when people give me a gift, I'll be like, but what do you want? Like, what do I owe you? Like, I can't, it's been taking me a minute to realize that sometimes people tip me for my channel or give me a gift just because they wanna. And again, within time, I have learned that I don't have to always be so defensive of like hoping or waiting for the worst. And that's the thing that you may be learning or will be learning, or you already did. With the High Priestess, now you're very connected with your higher self. And now you're using your past experiences. You're using you as of right now. You're using perhaps what you know about the future to make a better present. Because we cannot change the past. We cannot change the future because we're not that yet, right? Or control it, let's say. But we are able to, again, perhaps change or have manageable present or a manageable present, Because in many things, when we try to change the future, it will always happen a certain way. We can always, for us to have a better future or a better outcome, even though that we may go through the same things that we already know, is to have a better present and to live day by day. Sometimes with the Ten of Cups, it's realizing that the love stories are not always, hold on, I got a card that I dropped that I just noticed. Sometimes the love stories are not always like we see in the movies. Like we want it, but it doesn't take away it is a love story, because it's not Disney Channel's movie, it's not Nickelodeon, it's your life, it's your love story. And sometimes a love story ends with two people. Sometimes a love story ends with just ourselves loving ourselves so much that we are happy and content, regardless of what the outcome is, because they're coming in, yet is giving me, of course, an open end, because of course you guys will have different opinions and different priorities. A love story with a person or with a partner or with yourself, but loving you, loving your life, loving each day and learning and doing better every single day is also a love story, because loving ourselves does count. Again, no longer accepting just any offering just because we know it comes from the universe. Again, I see I don't want to rush energy. We'll see energy. I see healing energies. I see most of you not wanting to take this person back, but being grateful for them to come in. And others of you, I see this person and you being a power couple and also having a kid or a family. No longer wishy-washy energies, no longer expecting for the worst, no longer being cheated on or so, because this was not just all for nothing. This was definitely a big ass lesson that meant a lot for the both of you. Sometimes better late than never, but at the end of the day, you guys both, whoever version of Libras, you guys will have the Ace of Wands. Again, the chance to do as you wish with this connection. So some of you will end with this individual and take them back. Others of you are going to say thank you and move on. But the overall energy is the Ace of Wands, Leo Sagittarius energy, which is fire. This is a fire here that is starting. You guys have the flame. You decided if you put it down and make the bigger flame as being a couple, or you put the fire in whatever off because you're done with it. So either way, you guys are going to be giving the opportunity of doing as you wish. This is, at the end of the day, it's organic. It could be workable, but again, you both will have the last decision what you want to do with that fire. Make it bigger or end it. And that's pretty much what I got for you, Libra. It's a very intense connection that you have with this specific person. I can feel it. Sometimes I felt like I was speechless because it was a lot of emotions. And again, for those who have never experienced a soulmate connection, because you know, not only the people who want to know, sometimes people who don't like me and just want to throw shade at the reading watches me. Like I said before, it's funny to me because again, if they wouldn't comment things, I wouldn't even know that they exist. You know what I'm saying? So they're definitely just trying to ruin the reading. But the beautiful thing is, my goddess and everybody who watches me, who subscribes, who likes the video, and I'm able to help, this is for you guys. So I'm going to give you a as I always say, it's general, so it's like an estimate time frame that you know that this person can come back and you guys could have this opportunity. You have conflictual thoughts. It will not happen unless you feel completely certain. A few weeks, and again, I don't know if I said it, but this is general as well. Are you asking from your true higher self? If so, the time frame is sooner than you think. Others of you got 2 months. I'm going to give 2 more by the next season. And last one says it's better to give this more time to come in. Again, you guys, you see, you guys still have time, because again, this is a work in progress and I can sense it in the energies. Of course, you always have the last say in what or where to go with this, you know. Let's see what your angels have to say for you, Libra. I got 3 cards. Let's see. The power of a prayer. Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven, unlimited resources, love, and answers are waiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. Focus on your priorities. When you put your focus in where you receive your outcome, your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Severe vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effect of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Let me see if I can give you the initials. I forgot. Be right back. I found it. It took me a minute. Oh, my mic. I'm sorry. I forgot to put on my mic. But anyways, it took me a minute. But here they is. Let's see what possible initials are. The ones that are popping in. We got J as in Jason. P as in Patrick. W as in William. N as in No. E as in Edwin. U as in Unicorn. C as in Zebra. C as in Cat. I as in Ian. K as in KFC. And last one, D as in Dog, L and G. L as in Leo and G as in George. Again, this could be their first, last, middle, or even a nickname. Again, take it or leave it. Like I always make sure to say, even though that it doesn't even work, because people be crazy. But anyways, this is the end of your reading, babes. I hope you guys liked it. I did enjoy making this reading. I always enjoy making this reading, but today it felt very powerful. I'm yet to think of a name, but I guess you guys, I hope you guys liked it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm also hosting a free reading giveaway. Every time my channel gains 1,000 subscribers, I always host this. I did make a video, so you want to go into my channel and double check, so it explains everything there and how can you participate. As every time my channel gains 1,000 subscribers, I will do this. Also, once I hit the 10K, I'm gonna make not only the 3 lucky subscribers, I'm gonna make a 4th one, which that 4th one is gonna be given a video chat. So it's gonna be like a live spread reading. But if you want to be considered, make sure to always subscribe to my channel and always be here, because every time this happens that I gain, and when I hit bigger numbers, I'm gonna bring more things and more giveaways for all of you, because I truly appreciate the love and support, and I really want to give back as soon as I can. So with that said, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I most likely already did. I showed you my social media, so if you can follow me on my Instagram, I want to grow there. I always will follow back. I also have a small group on Facebook. If you want to follow me there, I'll always accept you. I also have a TikTok with different content and other things that I do over there, so if you want to hop in over there. With that said, I do not offer any free readings anywhere. I have never offered any free readings anywhere. I have never, and I will never message anybody offering any of my services or offering free readings. I'm closed for personal readings, and I don't have a date to come back, so I always make sure, because I keep getting emails asking me. So again, that's pretty much it. I did a little update because I know you guys like it. For some of you, if you don't, click out. I did want to see an apartment, and I did like it, and I really have high hopes, like I always do, to get it. So I don't know. I just want to tell you guys this. That's why I started kind of late today, because I went to look at 3 different ones today. So there was one that I did like. So we'll see. Yeah, I love you guys so very much. I cannot wait to grow more and be here more, and I can't wait to move. That's another thing. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so very much. Also, if you want me to give you a shout out, just comment out the video, or I don't know, email me or Instagram, be like, hey, give me a shout out in your video, and I'll give you a shout out. But again, another thing is that this is just I'm gonna be bitchy now. Anyways, it's so funny. This is a joke. For me, it's a joke. There was a girl that she commented something, right? And before I could even like it, she took away her comment, like gone, disappeared. She got so scared that she even blocked me, because I couldn't even find it in my notifications, because even if they delete it, I can see it. And because I'm a classy, bitchy person, I was like, let me just get my veneno, but I couldn't. So they're scaring me, babes. I know. I could be a Cruella de Vil sometimes, but hey, you know, don't start a fire that you can't take heat, because honey boo, love and light, but I'll burn you on the side. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm done, because I know I did this video so long, but hey, I'm extra, and if I wasn't extra, I want to be the baby witch. I don't do simple. Simple. Boring. So, love you guys so much. Have a nice day. Bye.